This may be my final transmission. I don't know how long my food supplies will last. But I must make this video with the belief that some of you will survive and have hope. Real hope. Not the hope of the Supreme Leader, peace be upon him. Many years ago this country had a capitalist economy. Supply and demand fueled this economy. But, some people began to complain that this economy was based on greed. Over time, we lost our capitalist system and became a socialist nation. It didn't happen overnight, but it happened just the same. These complainers thought that socialism would eradicate greed. Sadly, they were mistaken. Greed is a human condition. It does not change with any system, it just changes the way it uses the system. In the old capitalist days, greedy people had to work the system to get rich. They either had to come up with a product people wanted, or scam people, break the law, and go to jail. However, in the new system, all the greedy people had to do was get a position in the government, or make a deal with the government, which they quickly did. Our economy plummeted. Our government created jobs that only lasted 1 week, and claimed it was decreasing unemployment. Meanwhile unemployment rose far beyond our beneficent leader's estimations. Peace be upon him. Universal health care was a disaster. Within weeks of its institution, companies began dropping employee insurance and letting the government pay for it. With hundreds of thousands now on the government dole, the healthcare system crashed. The elderly were the first to go. They were considered an unprofitable investment. Then they began testing infants at 1 year of age and offering abortive measures if the child wasn't up to par. It just got worse from there. The government took over the banks, the auto industry, the newspapers and radio stations. Soon they began taking over any company that seemed in danger of failing. Eventually, the government was running everything. The situation was unsustainable. I hear that the president and his cabinet are still living well, as are the members of Congress. However, with the food wars and robbing in the streets, I am staying in this undisclosed location. I told you at the beginning of this video that I have hope for you. Here is the hope. I have found our Supreme Leader's original Kenyan birth certificate. I plan to try to get to Washington with a document before. What was that? Someone is here. It's too late.